are situated 4 different villages. We have the impression to see a single city, but these are 4 different villages: Meta di Sorrento, Piano di Sorrento, Sant'Agnello and Sorrento. 4 different villages, 4 different city halls, 4 different majors, 4 different stations of the train on the right side. Down below, one of the largest and longest beach of Sorrento Peninsula, Ali Mori Beach. That's all, that's all. No large and long beaches along Sorrento Peninsula, and along the Amalfi coast as well, just small tiny beaches, and of course very expensive.
Il numero di Marco, senti, no, non deve rallentare. Siamo solo un quarto d'ora dietro di loro.
Hai recuperato 5 minuti?
Sì.
Come lo sai?
Loro rifermano a Positano. Se noi ci va bene che a Positano non ci fermano, o già stanno fermi da un bel po', li recuperiamo di altri 10 minuti. Poi te lo faccio fare. Abbiamo risparmiato un bel po' di traffico, fortunatamente. Non volessi che 10 scuole capaci, l'unica pena.
Just Sorrento, village Sorrento at the end of the Amalfi coast is as large as Capri. 10 square kilometers.
Sì.
We will drive today. We will pass through 13 villages situated along the coast. The most famous are Positano and Amalfi. We have 3 small islands on our right side. The 3 small islands, according to the legend, were the 3 mermaids that tried in the past to seduce Ulysses during his passageway along the coast of South Italy. They didn't seduce Ulysses, and they died into the sea water by trying to reach the boat of Ulysses, and their bodies were transformed into three highlands, Ligeia, Leucosia and Parthenope. That's the names of the three main myths, transformed into three highlands. The bigger one belonged to the Russian dancer Rudolf Nureyev. Today belong to a private society. From Sorrento it's possible to have a holiday on the larger island, where is situated one of the watchtowers that were built during the Middle Ages along the coast to have under control the villages situated along the coast, because over the centuries the poor villages that were situated along the coast were attacked by the pirates and totally destroyed. To have under control the villages along the coast, the kings of Naples led to build along the coast more than 30 watchtowers made with the material from the Amalfi coast. Amalfi is very good connected with Sorrento, thanks to public buses and public jet foils connecting every day Sorrento with Amalfi and Positano.
Io stavo facendo jogging, poi l'ho dovuto lasciare, la guida bellissima, correttissima, Rossana,
quella che sta sempre seduta.
brava, poi non c'è.
Sì, ma lei da quando la conosco?
Tutta scrosciata.
Sì, poi disse a me una volta che tu sai che non ci niente. Io no, la fotografare.
Sembra che le vestite larghe, quelle che poi si...
Io le feci vedere la fotografia con vari foto. Mi ha detto una volta a me che io sono civile, questa qua non c'è.
Sì. Ovviamente, non dovrà dire che io avevo ottenuto vicino ai clienti per fare quella figura. Io poi l'inglese non lo parlo, non lo capisco.
No, ma sei sicuro che non ha detto che tu sei andato a aiutare un po'?
No, gli ha detto purtroppo abbiamo avuto dei guasti che il bus dobbiamo sostituire.
Ma questo non si resta tu, quindi dire Francesco, no, quella è un po'...
Le domande schifate, anche le buste, non ho avuto ma non per i costi, per il gesto della persona, dove contate solo a te dei minuti.
Vabbè, non pensare, lei non mi piace come persona, però...
Neanche a me. L'ho lavorato solo 2 volte insieme, tutte e 2 volte, non si può portare a
Down below,
spero che non mi capita più.
no, purtroppo. Down below into the seawater, a particular rock shaped as a portrait of an Italian hero, Giuseppe Garibaldi, that fought during the 19th to unify Italy. The Italian hero Giuseppe Garibaldi, and we call this rock Giuseppe Garibaldi Head. Everywhere in Italy, in every city of Italy, we have squares or streets dedicated to him. Giuseppe Garibaldi Street, Giuseppe Garibaldi Square, everywhere in Italy. And another one in
freddo?
No, io sto tentando di...
Visto che qualcuno si è messo la giacchetta.
Veramente?
Allora siamo davanti adesso.
Io sento...
Io sto benissimo.
No, sto benissimo.
Io sento, io sto benissimo.
Io sento. Down below, the house down below was a ruins 20 years ago. But it was renewed as it was at the origin, because along the Amalfi coast isn't allowed to build new houses. Amalfi coast is under the protection of UNESCO, and starting up 1997, and isn't allowed to build new houses. It's possible to renew old houses, but as they were at the origin. Isn't possible to enlarge a house or to build another floor over the house. It's possible to rebuild the house as it was at the origin. And the house that we saw 2 minutes ago is today a bed and breakfast. It's a passage from the main road to drive down to the house with small cars, Italian 500. And from the house it's possible to reach the seawater along a staircase on disposal to go downstairs to the seawater. This is the Bay of Salerno, the largest province of Italy. Salerno, the city that was founded during the Roman time in the 2nd century BC. The Roman colony Salernum was an important city during the Middle Ages. And we are not far from Positano, where were discovered the remains of a Roman villa that belonged to Posides. Posides was one of the slaves of the Emperor Tiberius. Tiberius lived at that time on the island Capri. He left Rome to live on the island Capri. In Capri he had on disposal 12 villas. Every villa was dedicated to a god, and the most beautiful one was Jupiter Villa, Villa Iovis. Still today it is possible to walk up to reach Villa Iovis, situated on the top of a hill 300 meters over the sea level. But because there, on the island Capri, not far from Positano, not far from Sorrento Peninsula, lived the Emperor of Rome, a lot of patricians used to live along the coast, and Posides was a slave of the Emperor Tiberius that he left free after a certain time, and he became a free man, a libertus. He had to build a beautiful villa along the coast, situated in the city center in Positano, probably where today is situated the main cathedral, the main church of Positano. I got connected with Amalfi by jet foil, with Sorrento, with Capri too. E ci venne a salvare, ma proprio dopo 2 ore, salvataggio, sai dove siamo? Ha un fenomeno dal cimitero di Maiori. Non c'era niente, la strada strettissima, tutta di linea, non riuscivi a passare, si bloccò tutta la strada.
Quello ovviamente per arrivare, il traffico che si creò.
Vincenzo parlato.
Guarda.
Ma quello io giorno prima, sto
detto prima, però dovevamo arrivare qua.
Non so. A mezzogiorno? A 35.
A mezzogiorno e 5, quando te l'ho detto. Ce la stiamo cavando.
Ce la siamo cavata?
Quasi 35.
No, oltre siamo andati.
Down below,
Ancora
Positano.
30.
Allora vado un po' più avanti.
Positano, one of the most famous resort along the Amalfi coast and one of the most famous villages.
Purtroppo su queste strade ognuno è più comodi su. Se lo facciamo noi ci fanno la
Così quello da giù non voleva partire, non voleva proprio partire. Io non lo sento bene, poi dice
avrebbe
sta qua troppo figlia.
ma è proprio stupido però. Invece di allargare un po' la strada hanno fatto una terrazza.
Forse per
È bella, nessuno
è
come te.
bella, ma che cosa devono fare? Una
Proprio
piazzetta?
penso di sì. Punto d'incontro.
And on our right side, the way to the center. But to drive down, the tourists have small buses on disposal, mini buses, public buses, or cars to drive down to the center, not to the seawater. Isn't it possible to drive down to the seawater, but to the center? And nearby the pedestrian areas there are parking places, very expensive parking places, 5 euros per hour. As in Amsterdam. One of the public buses we can see on our left side, driving through the center of Positano, that we can see from the bus down below on the right side is the center of Positano. Don't forget, this coast was called the vertical world.
Dove sta? Ah, eccolo là. Si ferma e ti aspetta.
No, faccio passare io, mi danno una spazio.
Si è fermato? Dai.
The public bus, the driver saw us and he is waiting for us, where the road is larger.
Coming off the bus.
In curva perché è più bravo.
This is tight. Cars, I guess.
Of terraces where there are gardens or where the local inhabitants used to put vegetables, tomatoes, potatoes, everything is possible to have on these terraces, and vineyard too. Lemon trees, orange trees everywhere to produce lemon trees, to produce the famous limoncello that you tasted in Pompeii, and you will have the possibility to taste limoncello at the restaurant in the restaurant where we have a break. Down below, the main church of Positano. Have you seen a cupola covered by tiles to protect the fine structure of the cupola? Tiles produced along the Amalfi coast in Vietri sul Mare. Vietri is one of the villages situated in the south part of the Amalfi coast. For us is the last one. Vietri is the homeland of ceramic of region Campania, and all ceramic that we will see today is produced in Vietri, in the factories of Vietri. It's possible to see the ceramic products nearby the shops that are situated nearby the restaurant where we have lunch, or in Amalfi. The typical colors of the Amalfi coast reproduced into the ceramic vases, ceramic dishes, ceramic table, ceramic chairs.
Oh my god.
And the cupola of the church has the typical colors of the Amalfi coast. Blue has the seawater, or has the sky. Yellow has the sun, or has the lemons of the Amalfi coast. And green has the trees along the coast. On our right side, Positano.
Si sta facendo il giro panoramico.
Si dà un navigatore che funziona, si sta parlando. Ma capite che qua è tutta una mela di... Non ne ho idea, ma stavo aspettando il ricalcolo del navigatore, mi sa capa.
And in front of us, behind this wall, a passage to the beach, a passage to the main road of Positano, a one-way street. Can you see the tourists over there? They are waiting for the public bus to reach Amalfi. This is the city sightseeing, it's not the normal public bus.
Thank you.
And down below we have beautiful villas directly on the seawater, and the villa of a very famous movie maker is situated on the right side on terraces with a beautiful garden decorated with white columns. The movie maker Franco Zeffirelli was a very good friend of Mel Gibson. They made together Hamlet. Down below, the white villa, down below, can you see it? This was the villa of Franco Zeffirelli. But he sold the villa 3 years ago, 42 million euros. He had 42 million euros. Down below, here is the villa, was the villa of Franco Zeffirelli, the white villas with gardens on the terraces, different gardens on the terraces, and a passageway to the seawater. And on the right side we can see the terraces of Hotel San Pietro. They have a staircase on disposal to walk down, to go downstairs to the seawater, to the beach, or an elevator on disposal.
Questo ci ha ripensato, se ne vuole andare. Forse ha capito che è tutto così.
another village under the protection of UNESCO, Braiano. A bed and breakfast down below on the right, situated on a terrace. From the terrace, from the bread and breakfast, it's possible to go downstairs to the seawater. Down below is a small little beach on disposal for the guests of the bed and breakfast. In the distance, 3 Faralloni rocks of Capri, and in front of us, the center of Braiano. On the right, one of the most famous hotels of Braiano, Grand Hotel Tritone, a 4-star hotel. From the road, the Amalfitana road, we can see the entrance to the hotel, the parking place. In a couple of minutes we will see from the distance part of the Hotel Tritone. On the right, in the center of Braiano, visible from here the cupola of the main church dedicated to San Gennaro, the patron saint of Naples, is the patron saint of Braiano too.
Fatto anche il miracolo anche quest'anno, il sangue si è sciolto.
Dice zero. Stavo insieme proprio a Gianni, stavo insieme a Sorrento.
Oh look, on your right side you'll see Hotel Tritone, the white building on the right, the swimming pool, Hotel Tritone on the right side. The Bay of Positano and Braiano, the cupola of the church, the Baroque church built during the 18th. Inside, some remains of San Gennaro. Can you see the Serpentine Street on the right side is a private street leading to a hotel, Casa Angelina. At the beginning of the street is situated a bronze sculpture, bronze statues representing two tourists by looking all around and by sitting and looking, admiring the Amalfi coast at the entrance of the Serpentine private street. Now we are going to drive through the center of Braiano. Rock Street. This is the center of the Amalfi coast, Braiano. On the right, on the left, hotels, restaurants, 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars hotel in Braiano, and in front of us the cupola of the church covered by ceramic tiles to protect the structure of the fine cupola from the weather, from the rain.
Che è successo? Si è bloccato.
Non me lo dire. Lei sta aspettando qualcuno o qualcosa?
Fare qualcosa, sicuramente c'è qui. Vediamo di recuperare qualche minuto.
Però questi stanno soffrendo.
Ma purtroppo andiamo pure loro. Non è che abbiamo fatto queste curve azzardate,
Cioè, quelli pensavano, facendolo via mare stavano
no, le curve si mettono.
poi pensano fermare.
Check, have a look, the nativity crash, huge nativity crash. On your left side, a copy of the church, the main church that we saw 2 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago. And every house is a copy of a house situated down below along the coast. Shall we?
Yes.
Andiamo.
5
Ok.
chilometri. Da qua 5 km al ristorante. Se lo vuoi chiamare i che siamo arrivati.
Ok.
Da qua sei tranquilla.
Along the coast,
E siamo là.
visible the watchtowers that were built during the Middle Ages to have under control the villages situated along the coast. They were made with local material. Round towers called Saracens towers and rectangular towers called Norman towers.
Thank you.
So, and nearby one of the most famous towers, Ashola Tower, is a famous restaurant, L'Africana, where was Aristotle Onassis. Aristotle Onassis with his private boat reached a pier situated down below to eat inside the restaurant L'Africana. L'Africana is a disco restaurant that is possible to eat and to dance. And this restaurant has a particular floor made of glass. Through the glass it's possible to see the seawater under the restaurant.
Stupido.
So now the entrance to restaurant L'Africana is the parking place that we have on the right side, the passageway. The passage down below is situated the restaurant. Another famous center of the Amalfi Coast is Furore, but this is a part of Furore. Furore is a huge, big center, but the city center, the center of the village is situated on the top of the mountains. Here we have the marina, the seafront of Furore. Down below we can see the marina, the little small bay down below. Concerning Marina di Praia is Praiano, and from here a pathway to, on the left side, a pathway to Positano, another pathway down below, another passage down below to reach the center of Praiano. This is the small bay of Praiano, and small nativity crèche on the left side, quite visible from the bus. Down below it's possible to see the passageway built in the last 10 years to reach the center, to reach the tower and to reach the center of Praiano. Now we are in Furore and we will see another beautiful statues representing, another statue representing a Madonna. Now, prepare your cameras to take pictures of the huge imposing Madonna of Furore.
Non sta raffreddando un po', quindi magari sentono, ti viene la nausea perché...
L'aria è fresca, dentro siamo a 17 gradi dentro. Non è che siamo bassi, io l'ho messa a 15 gradi, non spegnerà mai, è sempre in conto, vedi, non si spegne il motore, sempre a buttare fuori aria, perché a 15 gradi è impossibile arrivarci.
Down below, rooms to rent, with passage to the seawater with a swimming pool on disposal.
Dentro manteniamo 17 gradi, non è che siamo... Solo che fuori ce ne sono 36 oggi, dai previsti 32.
We are not far from our restaurant. We will see it from the distance in a couple of minutes.
It's a really bad Sunday.
Sono appena arrivati. Ci hanno buttato 5 minuti dietro. Il pulmino della scuola ci voleva.
This is part of Furore. Don't forget to just a part, Marina di Furore, the seafront of Furore. Now we will see another corner, interesting corner of Amalfi coast, a natural reserve. Is a fjord. We will see behind this house in front of us, made of the local material, with the local material limestones from Lattari Mountains. A fjord. This is a natural reserve. Isn't allowed to drive inside by boat. So over the bridge is a small bay, smaller in comparison to a bay, is a small bay, a blue bay, Conca Azzurra. So I repeat our menu: cannelloni with ricotta cheese inside and spinach. Okay, ricotta cheese and spinach. After that, chicken's chest with mozzarella cheese and tomatoes and potatoes. A breast, sorry.
Chicken chest.
Chicken breast, sorry.
I like chicken chest.
Sorry, Mama. Chicken breast, and just a little bit tomato sauce and mozzarella. Nearby you have potatoes and vegetables. After that, a dessert. After that, coffee, American coffee or espresso, as you prefer. Coffee in any case. Are included wine and water. So after that, you have free time on disposal. Inside the shops you will find the typical ceramic produced along the coast, ceramic having the typical colors of the Amalfi coast. You can taste the limoncello too inside, and after that we will reach Amalfi. We are not far from Amalfi. Now La Conca Azzurra, this is our restaurant. Down below is the restaurant. Follow me. You can leave.
No.
A tower. Terrible tower. No. What's that? Please.
We're gonna have fun, Natalia.
Un momento. I will show you the house of the Sofia Loren.
Ok, vamos a la casa de el esposo de Sofia.
Di Carlo Ponti.
Carlo Ponte. Sofia Loren.
South Italy, from south of Italy. She's beautiful still today.
Very good woman too.
No.
Nice woman. Good woman.
No,
Classic.
Italian. Have a look at the white villa. The white villa over there on the top. The white villa. Can you see the white villa over there, down below, nearby the tower? This was the villa where Sofia Loren had her home, together with the tower.
Very nice woman. Very.
It belongs still today to the family of her husband, of the family Carlo Ponti's family.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, you're trying to do something. Not nice.
And from the villa was possible to drive to the street, to the main road by chairlift. From the road down below was a villa where had a holiday Jacqueline Kennedy.
Oh, Jacqueline.
Jacqueline Kennedy was down below, and a villa. Then they are in Conca dei Marini, in a villa down below, and a relative of her lived in Ravello. Gore Vidal was a relative of Jack Kennedy. Jacqueline Kennedy.
Because you like the cowboy blue, I didn't know.
Gore Vidal, the writer that lived over the years in Ravello, one of the most beautiful villas of Ravello. Down below was the villa where Sofia Loren spent. No. Not too much sun, it's not
I don't think that's hard to get in.
No, she had a chair lift on disposal to the villa, from the villa to the seawater.
It's a trick. You got a little talk. She couldn't get it out of her.
He's got here. He's got nothing.
In the distance, Salerno, the second city of the region Campania, 25 kilometers far away from here. But we will drive up to the hill.
Otra vez, we're going to drive up.
Otra vez.
She's making up stuff.
No, that means again in Spanish, girl. Okay, in French it's going to be... Okay, it's been just a minute, I'm going to tell you what I meant.
No, te lo
You're afraid?
He's afraid.
American.
Or German.
German. I'm backing up.